Yes, hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Elizabeth Keller with Life Motivations, and I have one of my favorite guest speakers here just for the spot today. It's Sam Rogers, who's a naturopathic herbalist, did I say that right? And specialist with Nature Sunshine in particular. I've asked Sam today to talk to me about liver and liver detox, because when people lose weight in my weight loss clinic, liver detoxification is very important. Okay, so Sam, take it away. What about this liver?
If your liver is filthy, if it's encumbered with fats, junk, heavy metals, you expect it to do something for your body? To be able to remove fats that are being pulled out and converted into sugars? You expect to have a healthy lifestyle? No. Clean your liver so that the liver being your kitchen and your chef will have a clean place to manufacture the nutrients every cell in the body needs.
Okay.
Now, when the liver is full of junk, things such as hepatitis can show up, attention deficit, ADD, ADHD, or any one of
Attention deficit can come from a clogged liver? I did not know that.
Well, the liver can't manufacture the nutrients the brain, the nervous system needs. Well, it stands to reason that we're going to have that disorder.
So how often would you say the average American, which probably gets pretty toxic fairly fast, once a year should we detox our liver?
I do mine every 2 months.
Every 2 months. And what's your favorite way to do that? And it better not involve diarrhea, because my patients hate that.
Well, diarrhea has nothing to do with liver cleansing. It has to do with colon and intestinal cleansing, yes. It can be triggered by the liver because it takes the liver to do that anyway. But the lymphatic system has a different control, which is where the diarrhea comes in. Back to the liver. Let's see.
What about milk thistle? The two that I know of are milk thistle and vitamin B, the B complex.
They're the most popular, they're the most innocuous, they're the ones that will do much of the work for most of your simple situations.
Okay.
You have a compounded problem in the liver, those are not going to help you at all.
Really? Okay.
There are some other nutrients that can actually defat the liver. And the person needs a lot of education. It's best if they work with a practitioner who is familiar with the products and the reactions that will take place, so that when the person experiences them, they can run back to that person like you and say, hey, this is happening. And then you can explain to them, okay, you're at this stage.
So we can reverse fatty liver. That's another thing. A lot of my people come to me if they're at least 50 pounds overweight. They've started to develop a condition called fatty liver. And so reversing that, I think I remember you told me that the best way to work on a fatty liver is with supplements that help. Is it emulsifying the fat out of the liver, or what is it does exactly?
It emulsifies it out of the liver.
Okay.
And converts it
also. Good. So I have been trained, thanks to Sam, I have been trained in addressing that issue. What is this about for liver hepatitis? Either from mononucleosis or others, would a large dose of vitamin C help? I'd written down here at one point that was helpful.
It is. Vitamin C is always helpful. Vitamin C is not the cure-all that people have been told that it is.
Darn. I had written a note here that perhaps up to 18 grams a day would be necessary for a liver that was having a hepatitis reaction.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very high.
It could be too high?
Yeah. Think of vitamin C, the soap, but you still need the shower, the water, to make the soap work.
Yeah.
So you need, it's always not one, but 2 or 3 items necessary for the liver to do what it needs to do.
Gotcha. One
of them is beta-hydroxybutyrate, along with tyramine amino acids that helps the liver break up this fat, and you literally will have liporrhea. Yes, it's a diarrhea, but it's not pure fat.
Oh, okay.
And you'll have an inch of it floating on top of the water.
Wow, that would be scary to see.
It's very relaxing, believe me.
I got that. What about the attention deficit? Because, again, I have a lot of my clients and patients are suffering with attention deficit. I have it myself, especially since menopause. So what kind of oils capsules or solutions do you prefer to use? Because I promise you, those attention deficit medications are not to play around with. They just cause too much agitation, sometimes violence.
And many of them
Anxiety.
are Category 3 medication.
Yeah.
Too close to heroin.
The Ritalin and the
Exactly.
amphetamines and all that. So I'd rather not.
Where does all that come from anyway? A diet too high in sugars, in cereals that they should not be consuming, particularly at those high levels.
Okay.
Lack of exercise. So if we were to change the diet, remove that out of their diet, one good herb for that is hops.
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 Hops helps attention deficit.
Yes.
That's one of the least expensive herbs out there.
Yes. And without the beer. You don't need the beer.
No, you don't need the beer, please. No beer.
All you need is the hops.
Just the
Exactly.
hops, the capsule.
Yeah.
We use it for sleep a lot of times. I'll ask some of my people who have trouble sleeping to take about 1 to 6 hops at bedtime.
It's nervine.
But how does it help attention deficit?
Because it removes the body's need for all those sugars. It helps the adrenals perform their function, their biochemical function.
So it helps the adrenal glands.
Yes,
That'll be another topic for later. We're going to talk about that one. But I have written down here, there's a product called Evening Primrose Oil. And is that effective for attention deficit?
In a way, yes, but not all by itself.
Not by itself.
I would take it, I would add the hops to it, probably passion flower as well.
Okay.
And, of course...
Now I use passion flower for mood stabilization. You don't...
What is all that we're talking about? It's the body goes into different moods. It's the nervous system being super activated. Attention deficit. They're fidgeting, they can't do it. Their mood is too fast, it's too hard. So you calm them down.
With the passion flower.
Yeah. And the hops. And the lack of sugars.
Yeah. Great. So those are radical new solutions, nutritional solutions to really common problems. And Sam is one of our consultants. So please do consider coming in for your free consultation with Life Motivations. Our website is www.lifemotivationssa.com. Thank you.